Ugh, back outside in the backyard, spending time with my nieces, letting them do their ones and twos. Hmm. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Why I feel like even on just today is just the why is it that today I just feel like I'm trying to get some understanding of why is it that I feel like everybody is trying to speak to me, but all the while they don't want me to talk back. And I'm trying to like I'm really trying to find out like what's the reason for it. Cause for one, what I'm getting is not like you know what I'm saying? Like I already know by now. You know what I'm saying? What I'm getting is not friendly communication. What I'm getting up here is not friendly communication. It's always more so about, oh, whose time is our time? They tried, she not going home, you going home, say, all this type of jazz. And my only thing is like, when does it get to a point to where you just flat out say it out of your mouth? When do it get to a point to where people can say, all right, I'm not finna just try to use my mental energy. I'm not finna try to use my mental energy to get at somebody else. I'ma just openly say it. I mean, I feel like that's a masculine trait, right? To be upfront, honest, straightforward. I think that's a more masculine trait. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that now it's like every time I try to just don't talk and I try to quiet my mind and I just try to like just sit back and listen to what's going on, is always something confrontation. Is I'm talking about like 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10. Matter of fact, nah, no. Let me be realistic. I'll say maybe like 5, 6 times out of 10. Most of the stuff that I get up here, it be confrontation. It's either be like the people that's around me, they got something to say, they feel some type of way, or they just got something that they want to say, and I just be picking up on it, and sometimes I just react to it, or it'll come from like, okay, I'll try to like not, I'll literally purposely not try to listen to somebody's conversation due to me just wanting to mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll get to a point to where it's like when I'm doing it, that's when the person will actually try to speak out their mouth what they really want to say in their mind. So I just be feeling like, man, look, it's gonna have to get to a point to where it's something gonna have to be said. It's gonna have to be said. It's gonna have to be said with all honesty. And so I've just even today, matter of fact, for example, today, I'm up here doing my community service hours. While I'm doing my community service hours, I keep hearing this guy. Like we in a whole van. It's like it's 5 of us in a van. 5 of us in a van. And we riding around doing what we supposed to be doing on our community service mission for today. And while I'm just sitting in the back of the van, I'm listening to my music. Everybody doing their ones and twos. They either on their phone. But it was very quiet. Like, the air was thick. The air was thick. It was real quiet. And in that stillness, in that quietness, that's when I found out that, like, okay, I can hear them. I can hear people's thoughts. I can hear what they be thinking. And at first, I try to be like, this is just one of the gifts that I have. And I try to be cordial and not take everything to the left so far. So when I do pick up these voices and I hear them speaking to me, what I'll do is first I'll just either turn up my music to kind of like tune it out, so that way it won't seem like I'm coming off as like I'm trying to read somebody's mind or I'm trying to hear what they're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in nobody's business. But more often than not, when it gets to the point to where it's like, even when that option has been exhausted and I'm still hearing these intrusive thoughts, and the thoughts are getting even more confrontational, and it's almost to the point to where it's like they want to see if I'm going to act on it. Once I finally do, then it'll be like, oh, hold up. And it'll be this little, almost like ping pong game. And have kind of like gotten to the point where today, I got to a point where I'm like, man, look, like, this not what's up. This not what's up. Like, I ain't here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got something to say, like, just say it. Like, just say it. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta play the subliminal game no more, because I don't already, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna beat me in it. You ain't finna beat me in it, because the minute you try to throw some subliminal messages my way, and the minute I pick up on it, and the minute that something go down, it's gonna be like, all right, okay, yeah, I peep game. So, but I'm gonna give y'all another example. Later on during the day, we in the van riding around. I hear one of the guys in the van say, like, man, I ain't scared of you. But it was in my head. I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm tweaking. It was in my head. I'm like, man, I ain't scared of you. Like, woo. So I'm like, all right, let me not take it to heart. Let me just take it for face value. Like, maybe he probably having a bad day. Maybe he probably going through something. I don't know. But then it was just like, I had no choice but to listen and pick up on him. I'm like, okay, well, is he talking about me? And actually, I kind of felt some type of way when he said it. So when it gets to that point, that's when a lot of stuff goes on. And then once I pick up on it and I speak on it, ooh. Oh boy, yeah. As soon as I get on this camera, all this. But nah though, man. Like, for real though. Like, for real. And I was saying something too when I was on my way home. I was like, man, for the most part, nowadays, sometimes it don't even be the dudes that be starting shit, or they be just talking to me real crazy. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it even be the women that be kind of like slick talking crazy. Like, they'll say some little slick shit and be like, damn, like where is this coming from? Like what's up with you? And so the thing is, I feel like right now, even though there are some people that is like, even though there's a lot of people that still for traditional relationships, I still think that there are some feminine energies that clearly don't like me, that clearly can't stand me. And I don't want to necessarily say, like, I don't want to just reduce it, or I don't want to just keep it broad to the fact of it's just like people that I know. I don't want to put that label on just people that I know. You know what I'm saying? I'll just look at it from a broader perspective and just be like, you know what I'm saying, spirits that may be operating in some people when I interact with them. And that's basically what I've been going through. Like, really ever since I came home for real. But it's been real intense these past couple of days. And I'm really trying to figure out, like, where is this coming from? Because for one, like my crystals, pendants and stuff, I put it up. I put it up. I ain't touching it. I ain't doing nothing with nothing. But remember, like, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones that's in the spiritual community that's still doing their ones and twos. But I will say this, I'm not using crystals anymore. I'm not using crystals. I'm not doing none of that because whether you know it or not, you still operating in a spirit of witchcraft. Like, literally, as I said, that a little bit of rain just sprinkled down on me. But nonetheless, you still operating out of the spirit of witchcraft. And I don't want to use witchcraft anymore, but witchcraft can come in the simplest of forms. Witchcraft can just be a form of thinking, just a way of thinking, a state of mind. Like, if you are trying to use any of your essence of your being to move forward in life, or to try to stop someone, or to try to alter someone's will, to try to switch destinies, anything, stuff like that, try to harm somebody, trying to send out energy, trying to send none, all of that is a form of witchcraft. Using your essence, using your vessel that the Most High God has given you to, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, go against somebody else's will, go against somebody else, that's when you operating out of the spirit of witchcraft, because you are trying to use control. You're trying to use what you have in front of you. You're trying to use what's around you in a possessive way to try to control somebody else. And I ain't on that type of time no more. Like, I'm really not. I ain't on that type of time no more. But I will say this though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just sit here and play the blame game and point the finger. You feel me? Like, I still spend a lot of time on social media, more time than I should, because I really should be kind of like sitting back and just almost kind of like sitting in silence, or just not on the phone as much, not having so much screen time. And that's just like where I really should be at. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something that I gotta work on. That's just something that I gotta keep progressing with. And that's just what I've been dealing with. Like, that's really what I've been dealing with. And also this though, like, boy, sometimes I think that sometimes I think that I have distorted. Yeah, I just farted. But nah, though, I really feel like I kind of like almost distorted my natural relationship, or my current relationship with women. I think I did that. I don't think that was. I think I guess either because of how I am, what I said, some stuff I did. I think I kind of distorted. You know what I'm saying? Because I really can't put a finger on it though. I can't put a finger on it though. But Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And oh yeah. I saw this video today. And hey, I'm gonna keep it a book. I'm gonna keep it a book. I saw this video today where there was this lady. She was outside and she was making this video about like a lot of things that we need to let go of. And unfortunately, she pulled out her rose. And unfortunately, like with their rose, they were just saying like sex toys, masturbation and stuff like that. That's right up there with one of the major sins. Like it's right up there. So you gotta let some of that stuff go. And I was like, dang, like yeah, I knew it was up there. And then it was kind of like, okay, well, I know I got a toy too. I ain't gonna cap. I got a toy, so I'm gonna put it up. It ain't one of them pegs. Or it ain't no dildo, no peg, no none of that. I got me a rubber little. You feel me? I got me a little hot pocket, but I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna throw it away because I didn't kept that junk for too long, and plus, it after a while it came with too much, and so yeah, I'm gonna take her advice. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna let that stuff go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, and even with these earphones in, I still be hearing a lot. So I like the hair though. I don't know. I want to take this stuff down. I want to take them down, but at the same time, I want to keep them up though. I want to keep them up though. But nah, though, for real though, y'all. Like, yeah, I ain't finna keep trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just explain. As far as like pointing a finger at what's going on in my life, because at the end of the day, it's still some work that I need to do too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit back and I ain't gonna sit back and be the judgmental one, pointing the finger, saying that the world doing this, that, and the third. But yeah, I still got some stuff I gotta clear out too. Even when I thought I let go of everything I was supposed to let go of, but I still got some stuff I gotta let go of too. Still got some stuff I gotta let go of too, man. So yeah, man, it's getting a little cloudy. The weather is getting a little smug. The weather was getting a little crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Like just being outside, I done seen it change from sunny to like just this whole day. This whole is that I ain't gonna lie. Is that thing true? Like when it say like when it's sunny and it's raining at the same time, that means that the devil is beating on his wife. I don't know if that statement is true or not, but that was just some superstitious stuff. But yeah, though it been raining, it been sunny, it been cloudy all that in one day. So yeah, mm, for real though. I just heard through the grapevine they said everybody going home. That true? But hey though, man, like I don't know why I want to keep it just like this. I'm gonna keep it just like this though. But yeah, though, man, it's cute. And
And that was the conversation for today. I'm gone.